All right, we're starting standing. So come on up, everybody. I know everybody got comfortable there. Um, so we're going to start standing, and today's going to be a little shorter, as I mentioned. And I have these cute little, they're mindfulness cards. I don't even know where I got them. It might have been a gift, but they're real cute. And I picked one um, the other day, and it's been sitting in the studio. And then I looked at it again this morning. And it's by Jack Cornfield, who's written several books. And he says that no matter where you are and what you face, within your heart, peace is possible. And I just love that. It's just lovely, lovely. So I thought that was a nice way to start class today. Go ahead and grab your block and take it between your thighs. It can be long ways or short, just so that you um, can really feel mountain pose, right? Often yoga classes don't start standing. So I wanted you to feel your feet and the four corners of the feet, particularly the big toe mounds if you tend to roll out a little bit. And then feel the inner ankles draw toward each other, the shins draw toward each other, and yet the inner thighs draw back just a little bit. And here's the challenge, right? When we draw the inner thighs back, we can kind of do this little poke out, right, of the behind, the low back, lock out the knees. So we also want to resist that. So we squeeze the block, it draws in a little bit, the sit bones go wide. But then, as I've been kind of harping on the last couple of classes, low belly tones in, the chest rises, the tailbone lengthens, and then give your block a little squeeze. Pick your shoulders up to your ears, squeeze it back and down. Good, one more. Squeeze them up and back and down. And then just let the arms hang to your sides. Check the core, the chest, the lower back, not locking out the back of the knees, giving the block a good squeeze, drawing the shin bones toward each other. And if you're comfortable, go ahead and close the eyes for a moment. And imagine you're standing against a wall, right? We do this quite often. And imagine the heels of your feet are touching the base of the wall. And then the sacrum and or glutes are touching the wall, the shoulders, the back of the head. That's the tricky one, to draw the head back in space and then hold that for a moment. And then imagine, right, it's really the spine, but imagine a rod going from the crown of the head through the exact center of the body until it lands right between the feet. And notice if the head is forward, that rod will not go all the way through. If you are overarching, that rod is going to stop at the sacrum. So just see where you feel that in your body. Take a deep breath and let it out. Notice if the feet are gripping. And if they are, maybe you can spread them wider but not grip the toes. Notice with the eyes closed that you might be a little wobbly. That's okay as long as you don't feel like you might fall. And if so, open the eyes. And then keep playing with this idea of both leaning into a back wall and having this spiral coming through the body all the way to the middle of the feet. And does one hip feel more forward than the other? Do you feel twisted in some way? Can you keep shifting, keep playing? Don't lock out the knees. I'm saying that just as my own reminder because I feel them popping back. Deep breath. If you can keep the eyes closed, just let the arms float out to the sides. So they're level with the shoulders. Don't let the fingers over scream. Just let them elongate. Lift the chest, lengthen the tailbone, turn the palms up. Eyes are still closed. Notice I just lifted my chin. So see if you can level out the chin. Feel the bottom tips. We worked on this a couple classes ago. The bottom tips of the shoulder blades press in. All of a sudden, the chest rises, and then let the arms come up. The arms are right overhead. They're shoulder-ish width apart. We don't know, right? Because we all have our eyes closed. I'm going to reach up, but hollow out the belly and breathe. And who knew this could be this much work, right? The head draws back, the tailbone is long, the legs are working. And slowly, slowly, slowly float those arms out. Turn the palms down and let go. Woo, good. And open up those eyes and take the block out. So we're going to do a standing warm up. We're going to work on transitions today. I got like so much in my head right now. All right. So legs are hips width apart, slightly wider if you want. Simple inhale, exhale, little baby squat. You don't have to go far. Please remember that behind goes back, right? And look at your knee, Linny, that one knee rolling into the middle, right? So look at your knees, everybody. Press your hips back, lengthen your tailbone, chest rises. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, have a seat. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, sit. Good, take it up. Exhale. Last one. Exhale. And then just release and stand. Shake it out. If at any point your knees start to hurt, just don't go so low, right? Take it softer. No big deal. We're going to keep adding on and adding on to this. We're going to get nice and warm. So feet are hips width apart, belly's toned, chest is lifted. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, down. When you raise the arms, raise the heels. Woo. Sit back down. Fully release, take it up. Exhale, down. Lift the heels. Lower down. Inhale up. Exhale, everybody. And lift the heels. And down. Take it up. Good. Down we go. Lift the heels. Woo! Down we go. Don't worry about the arms getting right. Last one. Take it down. I know I did that like 3 different ways. Up and down. And release. And exhale and shake that out. I'm like, what did I do? Did I stand all the way up? Did I stay squatted? You do you, everybody. Just do you. You're good. All right. Mountain pose. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, squat. Inhale, lift one knee. Down you go. Lift both heels. Woo! And down you go. Inhale up. Exhale, lift your other knee when you're ready. Woo! Goodness. Slow down. There's your lesson. Start over. Here we go. Lift up. Exhale. Lift your right knee. And down you go. Lift both heels. Down you go. Inhale all the way up. Exhale to your heart. That's better. Inhale, take it up. Down you go. Left knee lifts. Hold. Lower. Both heels. Woo! And down. Simple lift up. Exhale. One more, both sides. Take it up. Exhale down. Inhale, lift one knee. Down you go. Inhale, lift both heels. And down. Lift up just normal. Hands to heart. Last one. Up you go. Down you go. Left knee lifts. Boy, am I out of balance. Down. Both heels. I was doing this for practice easily. Take it up And down you go and shake it out. It's the camera. Shake it out, everybody. Good. So then stand at your mat again and stand sideways so that you're at the long edge of your mat. Roll the shoulders back, hands come to your hips. All I want you to do is bend the knees a little, step out with one leg. Bend both knees, step back to center. Bend both knees, take it out. Bend both knees, come on back. Now, when you step out, you can go and do a deeper squat, up to you. Watch the knees, bend, step out. Step in, step out. And in, and step out. I don't know why I'm so distracted this morning. Down, out, down, out. Good. Down, last one. Out and back. This is going to be so full of bloopers that it's not going to matter. Shake it out. So what did we just do there, right? Transitioning. Think about, again, all the poses we do that transition out. This time I want you to go slow. So you're in mountain pose. Squat. See if you can step over an imaginary chair. Boom. Good. Take it back up. And down. Stand up. Take it wide. And up. One more, both sides. And up. I feel like a sumo wrestler. And out. And up. Good. Shake that out. Feel your legs, right? Yeah. So what happens? One, we're doing some impact. Two, we're taking ourselves way out of balance, right? And having to use our core to make that happen. Let's pull all of that together if I can. Center of your mat, everybody. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, squat. Right knee lifts. Down you go. Both heels lift. That's the hard one for some reason. And down. Squat out right. Squat back in. Inhale, just normal. Exhale. Inhale up, I know. Exhale, squat. Left knee lifts. And down. Both heels lift. And down. Left leg steps out. And back in. And shake it out. Good? Good? Linda's like, why'd I come? All right, we're going to do that one more time, and then I will call that we're warmed up. So again, it can be tricky on the knees, so we're always watching that. Try to be mindful of your transitions at the same time that we're doing dynamic movement. This is what helps us when we trip, right? We're doing dynamic movement. We can regain balance in life. So we got one set left. Shoulders back. Inhale up. Exhale, squat. Right knee lifts. And down. Both heels lift. And down. Right leg steps out. And back in. Inhale up. Exhale, normal. Inhale up. Exhale, squat. Left knee lifts. And down. Both heels lift. Woo! Left leg steps out. Woo! And steps back in. Inhale up. Exhale, let go. Shake it out, everybody. And then just come right back to mountain pose. Find your breath. Shake it out. Move the shoulders back. The head moves back in space. The shoulders move back. The sacrum meets the head. Breathe. Catch your breath. What are your feet doing? Are you curling up your toes? Are you leaning on the outsides or the insides? Well done, everybody. Shake it out. And come on up to the front of your mat. Have your blocks nearby. And again, mountain pose. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, hands to your blocks. You can step the feet back just a little bit, just so you've got some nice alignment here. I want you to stretch out those hamstrings a little bit. Maybe bend the knees, lift the sit bones, and then bend the elbows. So got a soft bend in my knees, lifting up with the sit bones. This is an interesting way to stretch the hamstrings. Some say it's a little bit of a safer way to stretch the hamstrings. The back stays more neutral. Big deep breath. Good. And then your left foot stays forward, the right foot steps back. Coming into a nice easy lunge here. Take your hands to your knee, lift your chest, bend your back knee, sit back in the pose, and think about back of head, shoulders, sacrum to an imaginary wall. And find your breath. Watch your toes, by the way, if you're dealing with an injury. Hold, focus, strength building here, everyone. Inhale the arms up, straighten the back leg, exhale down. Push off and step forward. Bend the knees, inhale all the way up. Exhale, heart. Inhale, take it up. Exhale, forward fold. Your blocks can be medium or high, whichever works well for you. The knees are slightly bent here. The tailbone is long. Breathe. Soften, keep the right foot forward. Step back, left foot. Back to a lunge. Make sure you're wide enough. Take your hands to your knee. Breathe, bend the back knee. Whoo, sit back. Good, there you go, sis. Breathe. Hold. Engage your back glute. Find the strength in the legs. When you're ready, arms go up, back leg straightens. Exhale, hands to blocks. Push off and step forward. Bend both of your knees. Inhale all the way up. Exhale to heart. Shake it out. Good. This time a little bit slower, right? Slower, so that we can feel that transition part. So slow it down. Inhale. Pause at the top. What did we do right at the beginning, right? Mountain pose. We lifted up, but the tailbone lengthened, the chest lifted, back of the knees did not lock. Breathe. It's like you can make your whole side body longer. Exhale all the way down. Slow. Use your belly. Bend the knees. Lift the sit bones. Can bend the elbows. That's it. Now lengthen your spine. So Adriana, lengthen that spine. You can still bend the elbows without rounding. Yep. Find your breath. Yeah, I know. And then pick up your right foot, hold it out slow, don't land it. Bend the front knee slowly as you drop the back foot. Adjust your blocks as you need to. Squeeze your belly, take your hands off your blocks. Ha ha, right? And then place them on your knees. Squeeze your belly, lift your chest. Bend your back knee. Breathe. Slowly inhale the arms up. Find your breath. When you're ready, straighten the leg, lift those arms. Slow, 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 all the way down to your blocks. Push off, step forward, and land your foot. Bend both knees. Take your hands off your blocks. Stay in a squat. When you're ready, inhale all the way up. Exhale to your heart. That's something how that felt almost harder, right? Slowing it down, we take that momentum out of there. It's really something. But yet in yoga, what do? We're back. We're forward. We're doing all this stuff. And we're like, where are the muscles? Where are the joints? Where's the alignment? Where are we playing here? Where's the awareness? Yeah, right? So, mountain pose. Same thing. We started here, first pose of the class. Where are your feet? Where are the shoulders? Where's the hips? Find your breath. Inhale, reach up. Feel that. When you reach up, do you automatically lock out and press the hips forward? Can you move the tips of the shoulder blades in to assist the arms raising up without coming into your low back? Slowly, slowly exhale. Make it slow. Hands come to your blocks. The knees are soft or bent. The sit bones lift, and yet the tailbone lengthened. It was one of the hardest things I had to figure out. Teachers would say that. I'm like, what? Bend the elbows, but lengthen the chest. Think of the front of the chest moving forward. And hold and feel your hamstrings having to work in this almost eccentric contraction. Breathe. When you're ready, peel the left heel and peel the left foot and just see if you can hold it off the floor. And then start to bring it back, bring it straight back. Let it really lengthen. The front knee is bent like crazy. And then slowly lower that foot to the floor. And breathe, adjust your blocks and things as you need to. When you're ready, squeeze your belly. Take the hands off your blocks. Hold. And then just let them come to the knee. Nothing else happened. And then lift the chest. Bend the back knee. Make sure you're wide enough and take the arms up. Where are you in your pose? Can you sit back? If you sit back, you're working with this back quadricep, that back thigh muscle. Front quad's already working, no kidding, right? Breathe, or hamstring, really. Breathe, hold. All right, transitioning everybody, straighten the back leg. Breathe. Slowly, slowly, slowly. Slow, all the way down. Breathe, push off, step forward. Bend both knees, take it all the way up. Exhale to your heart. And shake it out, shake it out. Good, I'm going to turn the other way so I can see Adriana. I need to see my girls. All right, front of your mat, everybody, front of your blocks. Mountain pose. Don't lift the chin. Keep the neck heading back as opposed to the chin coming back. Breathe. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, slow. Slow, slow, slow. Hands come to your blocks. The knees are bent. The elbows are soft and they're training in towards center, so they're not splayed out. Find your breath here. Pick up your right foot. Listen up. You're going to press that leg straight back and then straighten the front knee. So variation of warrior 3. Toes are pointing down. Top or front leg is working hard. Hips are level. Breathe. You got this, everybody. Bend your front knee. Hold. Let the back foot land. Turn your back foot just slightly in, warrior 1. stance, so your toes are pointing more at a diagonal. Take the hands off your blocks, hold. Core work. Take your hands to your knee, push up. Press through the back leg, inhale all the way up. Squeeze your back glute, there you go. Breathe, everybody. Hold on to the beach ball. Find your breath. Good, you're gonna take those elbows right to your side body. You're gonna lean forward into that front foot, just hold. And hands to blocks. Push off, step forward. Shake it out. Bend your knees, take it all the way up. Exhale. Roll your shoulders. We're all going to be going, why don't we have the fans on? Really? This just became hot yoga all of a sudden. All right. Here we go. Second side, right? So what did we just play with? We just played with Warrior 3 and that transition from 1 to 3, right? All right. So back to the front. Mountain pose. Find your breath. Yep. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, slowly come down. Feel yourself move through space. Hands land on your blocks. Hold here, tuck the elbows so that they are training straight back instead of out. Lengthen the chest, bend the knees, feel the sit bones lift up toward the glutes. And breathe. When you're ready, you're going to peel the left foot. Hold. This is core work. And then you're going to slowly transition so that it shoots out behind you, right? And breathe. Your blocks can be on medium or high, whatever feels right for you. The front leg, that hip crease draws back. The toes are pointing straight down. The legs working, the glutes working. Everything is working. Bend your front knee. Hold. You're halfway there, your back leg lowered, right? Because your knee bent, but you're still holding here. And then let that back foot drop. Turn that heel in slightly. I keep having to shift my blocks back. Breathe. Take your hands to your knee. Press into the back leg, lift up. Watch the front knee. Use your breath. Warrior 1. Elbows come smack down the center line, right? They're just moving to your side body. Press the shoulders back. Yeah, beautiful. Lean forward as if you're gonna tip right off that big toe. So lift the heel, Adriana, come right up to the toe. Feel that front leg working like crazy. Lower your hands to your block, step forward. Woo, good. Bend both knees. Inhale all the way up. Exhale to your heart. Shake it out. Find mountain pose. In fact, grab one of your blocks. Squeeze it. And find your breath. Right? So you know you're alive. You know your legs are working, your hips are working, your glutes are working. Like everything feels, your breath, your heart, your lungs. Love it, love it, love it, love it. Squeeze your block. And yet notice that you can come back to neutral, right? You can recover. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. All right, let's put all that together. Lordy, lordy. I know, right? All right, you're going to stand long ways on your mat. Just watch where your blocks are because we are going to do that step out again. Last one for that too, I promise. So let's inhale, lift up. Exhale, squat. Lift up right knee. Ooh, try to hold. Step down. Both heels go slow. This is really tricky this morning. Lower down. Step out right leg and squat. Lift up, come back to the second or to the center. Go to the other side. Watch your block. Come back to center. Stand all the way up. Exhale to your heart. I know. Inhale up, second side. Exhale down. Left knee up and down. Both heels up and down. Step out left side. Center. Whoops. Right side. And center. Inhale up. Exhale to your heart. Turn yourself around. Walk to the front of your mat. Hold your pose. Let the hands rest. Inhale up. Slow squat. Hands float down to your knees. Hands float down to your blocks. Move the shoulders away from the ears. Bend the elbows. Lift your right foot. Extend out, warrior three variation. Breathe. Bend the front knee. Start to lower. Keep the chest lifted, by the way. Don't sink the head down to the floor. And then drop the foot. Take your hands off your blocks. Then take them to your knees. Lift up. You're in a lunge. Make sure you're wide enough. Bend the back knee. Ooh, my legs are shaking a little bit, just so you know. Straighten the front or the back leg. Lift. Find your breath. Hands come to your heart. Turn your back heel in. Warrior one. Take the arms up. Breathe. Don't scrunch the toes. Find your breath. Hands come to heart. Lean forward. Turn your back foot. Take your hands to your blocks. Push off. Walk your blocks forward and lift. I know, everybody, this is our last round, so do what you can do. Left arm reaches back. Palm lifts up. Breathe. Hand to block. Lower the leg right where it is. To the front. Bend your knees. Inhale up. Exhale. Breathe. Second side. Take it up. Use your breath, everybody. Squat. Hands to blocks. Roll the elbows toward the back body. Breathe. Lift the left heel or left foot. Stretch it back. Hold. Warrior three, variation here. Chest is long. You're in the center of that standing foot. Bend the front knee. See if you can hold. Now, when you bend that front knee, lengthen your chest. The opposite direction, working really hard here. And then slowly lower that foot. Make sure you're wide enough. Take the hands off your blocks. Use your core. Take your hands to your knee. Lift up. Inhale all the way up. Bend the back knee optionally. When you bend the back knee, you're almost tucking the pelvis, right? Straighten and lift. Find your breath. Hands come to your heart. Turn the back heel in. Warrior one. Take the arms up. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Hands to heart. Lean forward. Feel the weight. Take the hands to your blocks. Straighten your back heel. Lift that foot. Walk the blocks forward if you need to make sure you're balanced. Take the right arm back. Palm face up. The hand comes back down. The leg lowers. I know. Bend your knees, take one block with you, and come to standing. Whew. Squeeze your block. So sometimes you'll see people like they're running or they're bicycling, they get off and they do this. When you put your hands on your hips, your lungs can expand more. So I do this if I feel a little out of breath, if I'm doing some kind of exercise. I don't know, like what we just did. Right? So, and it's also like a Superman, Superwoman pose, other than the legs would be a little wider. So squeeze your block, lift your chest, squeeze your hips, and let it go. Well done, everybody. Set your blocks down. Woo woo! High five, high five. Come up to the front of your mat. That was the hard part, I think. Inhale, reach up. Think about it. Just slowly transition down, soften the knees, step back to downward facing dog. Oh, down dog. It's our friend. Shake it out, spread the fingers, engage the shoulders, lengthen the chest without. Nice, Adriana. It looks good. Breathe. The low belly tones in and up so that the whole torso is long. Think about our mountain pose when we had the arms up. Breathe. Soften through the head and the neck. Hold your pose. Think about having a block between the thighs, and the thighs are squeezing in, but also rolling back. The shins are drawing in, the ankles, inner ankles are drawing in, but nothing's moving. Good. Bend the knees. Lower. Whew. Take both knees wide. Release your toes. And let's come into a nice little wide leg child's pose. Find your breath. Good. And come on up, everybody. We're going to come to a seat to start, and then we'll take it down the rest of the way. So let's start with knees bent, feet wide. Just leaning back. You're welcome to sit on blanket if you would like. Um, and then just windshield wiper. But go slow again so that you feel maybe a little stretch happening. Just breathe. Uh-huh. And then start to notice the transition over the glute muscle. So go slower until you reach the hip. You feel that? Right? So if your glutes are tender, you're going to notice it. Slow. It's right off the sacrum to that hip. Good. The next time your knees are over to one side, I just want you to pause, lengthen up, and lift both knees and just see if you can roll. It takes a little bit just to figure out where your arms should go, but you're just rolling on that glute that we just worked the heck out of, by the way. And you're giving yourself a little massage, kind of like what we were doing with the tennis ball last class. And then release. Go to the other side. Oh, yeah. And circle. That's it. Come back to center, feet to the floor. Lift your chest and hold. Lengthen one leg. Take the ankle above that knee if you can and come into a seated figure four. We're not fully done yet, by the way, so don't get too comfy, but I want to stretch out the hips before we come to our backs. Rock side to side, maybe flex your feet. And then only if you want, if you've got your foot and your knee and your uh, arms, you can straighten the bottom leg and hold. This is quite a deep stretch for those external rotators of the hips, glutes. So if that's too much, go back to the knee. Lift your chest. Try not to round. So there you go, Adriana. Breathe. Bend the straight leg. Put that ankle back on it. Straighten the leg to the floor and release that. Same thing, other side. Bend and bring that knee up. Woo, you'll feel one side more than the other, probably. Rock a little bit. If you want, you can kind of hold on elbow to foot and elbow to knee. The other way, by the way, you don't have to do that. You can always use the arms. Actually do a little bicep curl when you do that. Oh, I'm such a nerd. Bicep curls, everybody. Breathe. Take a deep breath. Bend that knee, let that ankle come back, and straighten both legs. Give me a nice solid Dandasana. Legs are active, feet are pressing out, shoulders are back. Think about the imaginary wall behind you, the sacrum, shoulders, back of the head, like you're doing a double chin. And release. Good. Shake that out, everybody. Sorry, I keep checking time. I just want to make sure I don't run late. All right, so you're at the front of your mat. Come on down. And just pause here, right? We just did a bunch of work. We are going to add core to this because, of course, we are. But I want you to just pause and feel your body. Maybe do a few pelvic tilts and tucks just to soften up through that area. And then pause in a neutral spine. Now, my low back people, please feel free to put your thumbs under your sacrum or to flatten your back. If you can, you're staying in a neutral spine, but only if you're not irritating it, okay? So hands can be wherever they want. Now, I want you to think about where your feet are, right? Your knees are bent, your feet are on the floor. Just lift your heels. Just lift your heels. That's all you're doing. Check out your back, shoulders pressed to the floor. And then lift your feet, but only an inch or two. And yeah, right? Hello, core. We're doing nothing here. We are balancing on the sacrum. All we've done is take our feet an inch or two off the floor, and our core has fired up big time. Shoulders are down, your head, neck are relaxed. Just hold here. Resist the urge to bring those knees any closer to your belly. Breathe. All right, so just slowly tap your right toe and then lift it. It's an inch or two. Tap your left and lift. Right, left. Don't let your knees move. Don't let your belly give up. 4, 5, 6. Ooh, hold it. 7, 8. Don't lift high. And 10. And both feet back to the floor. Resist the urge to bring them to your chest. And breathe. That was fun, right? All right. Second round, we're going to add on to that. Shoulders are back. Remember to protect your lower backs always. Tone in through the lower belly. Lift your heels. We were already here. Lift your feet. Inch or two, everyone. Tap your right foot or right big toe only Tap your left, lift both, hold. Keep your left one exactly where it is and slowly straighten your right leg long toward the front edge of your mat. Squeeze your belly. Slowly bring it in. Don't bring it in too close. Slowly lengthen your left leg. Woo! Slowly bring it in. Lower both feet. Good. Shake it out. You can always do pelvic tilts and tucks here. Just resist bringing the knees in if you can. We'll get to that in a minute. All right. How are y'all doing? Everybody excited? Shoulders down. Head neutral. Tone in your belly. Lift your heels. Lift your feet. Ooh, you could truly stay right here. You are doing the work. Resist the urge. I keep feeling myself lifting my knees more, so resist that. All right, tap your big right toe. Tap your little left toe, your big left toe. Straighten your right leg, hold. Here's the difference. You're going to straighten the left leg up to the floor, up to the ceiling. Everything is slow. If your low back is giving you a hard time, hands under sacrum, flatten that back more. Bend slowly the left knee. Let that foot almost come to the floor. Bend the right, lower down. Oh. This is what I do when I'm bored. I go, what if I did this? What if I did that? Second side, lift the heels. We're almost done with this, everyone. Good. Lift the, come to the big toe of the right foot. I almost forgot. And the left, lift the right foot. Lift the left foot, hold. Find that center line of your sacrum. Squeeze in through that belly. Remember. Good. When you're ready, here we go. Straighten slowly the left leg. Oh, really work with that core, everyone. Slowly straighten the right leg up to the ceiling. Hold. Try not to flatten your lower back unless you need to for that extra support. It's okay either way. Breathe. All right, here we go. We're going to bend the left knee. I don't remember how we did this exactly. We're going to bend the right, hold, and release. That wasn't so bad, was it? All right. Hands under sacrum, last set. Everybody put your hands under your sacrum. This time the back flattens to the floor. Lift both heels, lift both feet. Straighten the right leg, keep the left knee where it is. Straighten the left leg up to the ceiling, hold. Keep pressing the belly to the floor. Lift the right leg until it's even with the left. That should feel good. Lower the left leg until it's hovering along the floor. Bend the right knee, start to head that foot toward the floor, but hover. Bring the left knee in, hover both. Lower down. Last one, last side. Lift both heels, lift both feet. Breathe. Straighten the left leg along the floor. Keep the right knee where it is. Keep working with that back. Straighten the right leg up. Breathe. Lift slowly the left leg. Back to more neutral. Find your pose. Bend the right knee. Start to slowly lower it toward the floor. Bend the left knee. Slow. Both feet are hovering. And lower. All done, everybody. Good job. Take your feet wide. Do some windshield wiping. Find your breath. Good. Take those legs back to center. Bring your right knee to your chest. Take the hands behind your right knee. Straighten the left leg all the way to the floor. One, you're here to just straighten and bend the right knee. Deep breath. Bring the right knee in. Bring the left knee in. Round your back. Let that stretch. Take the hands behind the left knee. Straighten the right leg. One, you're here. Two, you're going to keep that knee bent, or you're going to straighten the left leg and then bend. Good. Straighten and bend. Just working out all those little kinks. And then hold the left knee into your chest. Bring the right knee into chest. Both feet come to the floor. Lift your hips and just shift them over to the left edge of your mat. Bring the knees back to your chest and then allow the knees to come down into twist. And breathe. You can always put a block under the knees or between, or sometimes if the twist feels tight, I'll just put a soft fist between my knees just to give it a little spacer. Lengthen the back of the neck. Keep it somewhat neutral. Deep breath, everyone. Your knees are to the right. All I want you to do is take the left arm, bring it across, and curl into fetal pose. That's all you got to do. So your right arm just made a pillow for your head. And you're just curled in with your knees bent. This is a really nice recovery position. Good. Open it back to a twist. Bring the knees up one at a time. Feet come to the floor. We're going to lift hips, shift them over to the right. Draw the knees back toward the chest. Lower the knees to the left. Coming back into a twist on this side. Give it a moment. Feel your breath. Head is neutral. Chin is not overly lifting. Good, and then take the right arm over the left. Let the left arm make a pillow. Just curl over to a fetal pose. Feel your body. You did a lot of work today, and notice how quickly you have recovered. Open it back to a twist. Bring the knees up one at a time. Take your body back to the center of your mat. Bring both knees to your chest. Curl your cross your ankles. And then optional on your exhale, bring your forehead toward your knees. And then release. Feet to the floor and straighten both legs. Finally, Savasana. Whew. Allow your legs to open, to be soft. Allow the shoulders to externally rotate, palms face up, or even sometimes I'll play with the arms out to the sides, which feels really nice as well. And if we imagine these bodies, right, we don't have to imagine they're against the floor. The center back of the head, the center of the back shoulders, the sacrum, the heels of the feet. Deep breath in, deep breath out. If you can stay in Shavasana longer, please do. That was a very short Shavasana. But if you are ready to roll, go ahead and start moving your body. Maybe stretch your arms overhead and stretch your legs long. And then bend the knees. Slowly draw those knees toward your chest. Roll the knees to one side. Curl on over. And then as you're ready, come on up. Find a seat. That's something we didn't do this once in class. Cross-legged. All right, take the arms up, everybody. Exhale it to your heart. Find your inner awareness and peace and ability. Never give up on yourself. Namaste.
Namaste.
Namaste, everybody. Namaste. Thanks, everybody. Hope you enjoyed that.